Hello, welcome back to Channel Claire. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Now, as you saw from the title, this is going to be kind of a video reacting to the audio that was leaked between, well, actually, it was part of evidence in the case between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Now, if you don't know, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp were married. They weren't married for a long time, I forget for how long, but they were married, and it is said that Amber Heard was very abusive towards Johnny throughout the entire relationship. There's very much evidence of that. However, when Johnny decided that, he wanted to end the marriage, she decided to take the route of saying that Johnny was this abusive man, that he abused her throughout the relationship, like that he physically scarred her. Like, she had all these stories, but not a lot of evidence. So it's very, I feel like if you've gone through, like if you've watched any of the videos, especially, I suggest you watch Incredibly Average on YouTube. He does an awesome job breaking down all the evidence that pretty much shows that Amber Heard literally made up these stories about Johnny abusing her. And this is very serious because, everybody, you're supposed to believe the victim. Like, I get that, I completely get that, but when things like this happen, it makes it hard for actual victims to be believed, and it makes it hard for stories that are actually true to get the same attention and without speculation because of Amber doing something like this. And so in this video, we're kind of just going to do a reaction to the audio between Johnny and Amber Heard, and they're talking about their relationship. She literally admits to abusing Johnny. This is kind of a long audio tape, so this is probably gonna be like multiple part videos of this. So you can follow along. This is gonna be part one. I am gonna continue on just like until I finish it. I don't want these videos to be too long. But yeah, I find it very, very interesting how all of this went down. I do believe that Johnny Depp lost his lawsuit with The Sun because they came out and did an article saying that he was like this man beater and abuser and this, that, and another. And from all the evidence that I've seen, I just don't see it as being true. Like, Amber Heard, for one, she was like arrested because she abused a former girlfriend of hers. The girlfriend ended up dropping the charges, but it still happened. Like, she actually has that on record. And Johnny Depp, in all the relationships he's been with, none of the women have said that he's ever been anything other than a gentleman, or has like put his hands on them ever, just with Amber. And so it's just very interesting, along with the fact that like also Amber was cheating on Johnny while he was like in filming Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, she was bringing like Elon Musk over to the house, James Franco. Like, there's actual video footage of like them in the elevator, and she's trying to like shield her face, but like it's her. So again, if you want to get into all the details and all the evidence and all the everything, please go check out Incredibly Average. I'll actually link it in the description below. And it's just a really, 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 really good source. Like, especially if you have nothing to do like in your day, you can just like put it on and just listen as you go about your day and do your things that you do. Like, I like to put stuff like this on at work, and I'll just be sitting like this, and it'll like make my day go by so much faster. So anyway, we're about 4 minutes into this video. I should probably start. Again, this is on Incredibly Average, so I'm gonna start this now.
Throughout this video, in her unmistakable words, with her voice. What you're about to hear is a recording of a conversation and argument between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. It's my understanding, based on the audio, that recording their conversations in order to help work on things was somewhat of a common practice. This is a long piece of audio. As such, it will undoubtedly be my longest video to date. I'll occasionally stop it to add context or commentary when I feel it necessary, and have added subtitles, speech boxes when they speak over one another or during what I believe to be very important moments. But for the most part, I'll be letting the recordings.
Okay, so basically, Johnny and Amber would record like their conversations or fights or whatever. Maybe it was like part of therapy or some shit. Don't quote me on that. But they would like record their arguments, I guess, so that they can go back later to see like what went wrong, maybe. So this is what this audio is from. So we'll get to that.
For itself, and as you entire relationship, anytime she questions words, I want you to hear everything exactly the way it is. So this is your
he
warning.
didn't edit
Also,
this
I feel the need to
video
warn
at
anyone
all.
who may have triggers
Trigger
from hearing
warning.
content of this nature. I know
That this is going to, like, trigger warning right here, right now, talking about abuse. If you do not want to hear about this and it's something that affects you, please click off. Yes.
a lot of people who watch my video during their one, so there is new audio being. A lot of people who watch my video find something quickly.
Okay, so it starts. This is basically them like setting up the recording devices.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I thought that we had some sort of game plan.
He said he thought they had some sort of game plan.
I told you what I needed. You said we should make this, but yet you don't.
Like, talk, girl. Like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? And can I just say, like, oh my god, like, you literally had the chance to be with Johnny fucking Depp, and like, there's rumors that she would like call him like an old man and like he's a has-been and shit like that. This is Johnny Depp, iconic legend. The characters he's played are just like, he's so versatile. Like, give me a fucking break. And you should have like cherished that. I mean, I'm not saying you need to like bow down because it's Johnny Depp, but like, girl, please.
There's not gonna just stop and do it. It's not alone. No. We gotta change how we do things. And I want to trust you, and I feel like all the trust is gone. All the fucking trust is gone in the relationship because you keep splitting.
I'm not gonna be in a physical fucking altercation
Don't.
with you.
Then don't.
You fucking hit me last night. You fucking.
What about all the other times?
See? Okay. He said, I'm not gonna be in a physical fucking altercation with you. You fucking hit me last night. Right after that, she did not say, I did not. She says, let's go back.
You split.
I'm gonna be in a physical fucking altercation
Don't.
with you.
Then don't.
You fucking hit me last night. You fucking.
What about all the other times you split?
She did not deny it. She said, what about all the other times you split? So like, let's not talk about the time that I like hit you and you ran off. What about all the other times that like we get into arguments and you just split? So you're admitting right there within like the first starting of this audio that you abused Johnny Depp. So why? Like, this is madness. And this chick is still like having, like, being in movies, like still is like doing shit and is like walking around completely like she's not embarrassed about this shit, and everybody knows that she's like a fucking fraud.
Come on, you cannot act like that's about that. It's
Well,
not.
we're on a plane. I can't split.
No, and you hit back. So don't act like you don't fucking
I
participate.
pushed you.
I'm not gonna get into the details.
So he's admitting right there. She said you hit back. He said I pushed you. Pause. Because she was probably getting all up on him and he pushed her. And they're on a plane doing all of this shit. Like, oh my god, being on a plane for me is like the most stressful like time that I could ever have in life. So like, to actually be on a plane with someone acting fucking crazy and trying to fight with me, I think I would like lose my mind. Anyway, so he like pushed her, and he's admitting to that. Like, he literally is admitting to that, but at no point in time is she like, anyway, let's just listen.
It's that fight. You and I both know that you split when there is no physical violence involved.
You and I both know that you split when there is no physical violence, implying that there have been multiple times where there has been physical violence on her part. Ridiculous.
That you do it like at the very beginning of fights these days.
And she's just concerned that he's not going to sit there and fight with her and just decides to leave. That's all she cares about, him splitting, leaving her. Because who wants to deal with this batshit craziness?
And if you split and you go into a different room and you don't actually leave that house, it does nothing but perpetuate the fight.
A couple of things to address already. Note how Amber is owned up to doing on another. Hey everyone, so there is new audio being
Sorry.
reported on by the day.
Let me get this together. Woo. Brief malfunction, y'all. Brief malfunction.
He corrects her
Alright. Let me set this back up. Come on. Alright.
by saying he pushed her on the plane during one of her attacks, something or shoving her away.
I go into the other room, you said.
And
wouldn't do
getting
other
me a
rooms.
room, getting another room in a hotel is just the same thing.
When did I get another room at
He's
hotel?
trying to create
Yeah, text
distance
Steven
so
or
that things
Nathan
don't
in
fucking
Toronto to get you
escalate
in
and
another
she
room.
has an issue with it.
It's
She
chronic.
just
It
wants
happens all the time.
like
And
she
you
wants
do
to
it to
catch
go
him in a
into another
situation
room,
where he like
do
hits
it
her.
and you get dressed.
You were fucking screaming at me.
So he left.
I'm not going to
She's
validate
screaming
my
at him.
actions last night. I feel very bad.
No, I'm talking
I'm
in
not gonna
Toronto.
validate my Oop. What happened in
I'm not
Toronto?
start screaming until you had fucking said all the shit.
Sometimes
You
I
poke
wish
an
I could be
animal
a-
enough, it is eventually, doesn't matter how friendly it is
That's
or how
not
cool.
true.
So she mentions him getting another room.
I wonder what happened in fucking Toronto. I sometimes wish I could be the fly on the wall in like some of these celebrity lives because I'm just like they live so extravagantly anyway, and like he can get another hotel room like that, like go to a different one of his houses. Like I can only imagine. This chick just looks so crazy to me. Like when I look at her, I see the crazy in her eyes. Like I legit see it.
I have not started the fight by saying I'm going to
Then
get another room. And
sit-
I'm not going to sit here and fight about fucking Toronto anymore. Guess what? I let it go. I'm not fucking talking about Toronto. I
Send me the
think-
tapes.
Dude, okay, she's like at a fucking 9-10 and he's just like at like a 6 and he responds to her after like she got fucking hysterical like that. Show me the tapes. Like what happened in fucking Toronto, man? Like I wish that I was there to have seen that shit. Like she's going crazy. Like she doesn't want to talk about what happened in Toronto, but let's talk about everything else that I want to talk about, because what's going on with you and what really is bothering you really doesn't matter. And I just want to make myself look better in your eyes and like make my excuses for why I physically put my hands on you. Like, oh my god, it's your fault because you leave and you just make me so mad. Yeah, chick's crazy. And she sounded crazy right there, just then right there. Oh my god, she sounded so crazy.
I can whisper it. I can write it. Guess what? I'm not saying another fucking word about Toronto. I'm
She
so
sounds
sick and tired
crazy.
of fucking fighting about old fights.
So
This
like
is
she
not
was like
about
at a
fight.
10 and
This
now
is
she's
broad.
whispering.
This is a broad thing. And if I'm telling you every single time you get dressed and you fucking split the top of a fight, you never fucking try and work it out, you never fight for me, you never
He splits at the top of a fight because he already knows where the fuck it's about to go with your crazy ass. You're gonna take it up here and take it somewhere that it doesn't need to be. You're gonna put your fucking hands on him. That's why at the top of a fucking fight, he's like, you know what, I'm not gonna even deal with this, and he wants to create distance because he already knows where you're about to fucking go. He knows where you're about to go because that's what you've been doing. And you're pissed about it.
come to me. You never self-calm. You never self-soothe. You're never the one to throw the olive branch. I'm sick and tired of it. It needs to fucking change.
Oh my
And you can go, I
God.
can't meet those demands. I can't do it. Or you can fucking promise me so I have a modicum of safety. I feel a modicum of respect. A little tiny shit sliver of fucking like, you are
Wow.
in this whether it is good or bad. Whether it is good or bad. Down and up. Lows and highs. Tough and easy.
Here again, saying
He's psychotic, okay? Like, yes, when you're married, because they are married, it's not like just like a boyfriend girlfriend thing. When you're married, you're supposed to like deal with the shit, the good and the bad, sickness and health. Like, I get that, but that does not include you acting like a fucking psychotic person, starting fights on planes, you know, whatever the fuck went down in Toronto, putting your hands on people like you've just submitted to doing the night before or something. Like, that is not for better or for worse. Like, nobody has to put up with that shit. And you're pissed that he's not allowing you to do it. And it's the insanity. It's like, it's crazy because she wants him to stay there and just take it. She wants him to snap so she can literally have that evidence that she needs, so she could run and take and spread off to the world and ruin his life and his career, which is what she really tried to do.
Hey everyone.
With all of this. Like, she tried so hard. And she kind of did it. She actually kind of did it.
Easy.
Here again saying,
Like, craziness.
I haven't because we have not been well. We have not been good. When I fucking move out, if I move out, then you'll have them and you can fucking relish them. You won't fucking like it, what you hear. Won't make you happy. But you'll hear what I'm telling you.
She's
That
like
was after
talking to him
Toronto.
like a
Yeah,
dog.
that's when we came back here.
And he's just, I love Johnny's
Toronto,
voice. It's
Boston,
so
here.
soothing and like
We've been on the
southern.
road
And
basically
he's just
since
like
Australia,
this.
and I have been at your
He's
side,
not even
and I
letting,
have
like,
not
hasn't
been
raised his
vulnerable.
When
voice
we were on our
at all.
honeymoon, I hope you were at my side.
I'm not talking about just a honeymoon. Now, am I? I'm talking about many months. And was it all the honeymoon? No. I have been at your side throughout it all. You said, why did you come to Rio? And I answered you. I would love for it to be better. I have no fucking consistency, no safety, no security. The relationship is something you don't fight for, you don't stand up for, you always run from when it's tough. I'm
That's
telling
the
you,
theme
I
of this whole
need
fight. Johnny leaving.
no,
and
we didn't say vows. You didn't make them exactly in the same in that way, you know. But now is the fucking time. I need to know if you're gonna be there. I want promises. I told you that at the beginning of this conversation.
Oh
I need
my
promises
God.
that you're gonna fucking be there. I need promises that this is important to you, not when it's easy.
I need promises that you're gonna be there. I need promises that you won't leave me and that I won't have your money anymore. Oh my God. And you won't let me like hit you anymore. I need promises. Like, that is literally all I fucking hear. And I like can imagine Johnny sitting there looking at her thinking, what the fuck did I get myself into? She's a beautiful girl, but batshit fucking crazy, and she had a plan from the fucking beginning. I'm convinced. I'm fucking convinced.
When it's hard too. This is something you'll fight for. That this is something that's sacred. That neither of us throw out every fight. I can't be the only one to hold the promises. I was in Toronto and it fucked me over. I can't be the only one.
What happened
You
in
can't be the
Toronto?
only one. If I split on you, all those times that I thought about doing it would not be here.
This
And I
is
stayed, and
such
it's
like
tougher. You know, that's stronger. I'm
not
stronger.
even an argument, like a
It is easy
conversation.
to run. It is easy to run away from problems. It is easy to take that out and say,
It's
well, that's
easy
the
to
easiest.
run.
That's that's the safest way out.
It
I'm
is
not
the
saying we
safest
should
way
get
out when
physical
people-
altercations. I never want to be in that.
But you do.
Never.
But you do.
But every time you don't like what I say and you fucking run away, will never work out anything. You can't run away every fight.
God, why does she do that?
You can't.
shit?
It's
She's
easy.
shrieking.
It's not brave. It's not strong. It's harder to say to somebody, I want to work this out. I want to face what I have.
She's
I want to face what
fucking
you have. I
delusional.
want to work it out with you. You're not working it out.
Notice it's just like her talking at him the entire time. Like, he's barely said any words at all. And we're like 12 minutes in. And he's barely had a chance to like talk in this conversation. She's just talking at him, and anytime he tries to say something, she interjects and like starts talking over him again. Can't get a word in at all. Like, this is like the most toxic ass fucking relationship conversation I've ever heard on audio. Like, it's like you see all the manipulation things that you read about and hear, like all like she pinpoints every single one. It's wild.
You're running away, and then you made me be the bigger person every single time and come to you and knock on the door and come to this house and say, hey, we're married. It's supposed to be sacred. Calm down.
I made you.
Here you
Yes,
go.
by default. If you're never the one to do it, one of us is, and I'm the one to do it every time. It means I'm the bigger person every time. It means I have to be the strong one. It means every time I have to fight for our relationship, and you get to be not
You get to be lazy. You get to be cowardly. I don't know
Then
what
what
it
are you
is.
here for? What do you need me for?
Once again, I
Right.
am fighting for the relationship.
Fighting
With a
for
want-
guy that you don't
relationship.
fucking trust or
Right.
like?
You just said
What?
you
I
don't
not
fucking
said-
trust. If you don't have trust, you don't have anything. You just said that you don't trust him. You just said that you haven't. So what are you here for? Like, why? Why are you here? Just because you want to save your pockets? Johnny just sounds exhausted, emotionally zoned out. He sounds like he's fucking over everything. I feel so fucking bad for him. I feel so bad.
like you. I love you. You're my favorite person in the world.
I don't see how
I remember what I said at the beginning. I'm sorry you feel.
I love you. Now she's gonna love bomb him because she can tell that he's over it, so she has to reel him back in. So, I love you. You're my favorite person in the world. Like, she has to switch it up and go the other route because she sees that this route is not working. So here comes the love bombing, you know?
Like you can't imagine it. But I said this to you at the beginning of this conversation. I said you're my favorite person in the whole world. If you weren't the most magnetic, shiny, beautiful, interesting, dynamic person I had ever met in my life, it would be so easy to walk away from this bratty thing that you do.
Untrustworthy.
Right.
Did you hear what I just said? I said I can't trust. I can't trust. That's not meaning you're
Make it make
untrustworthy.
sense,
It means
girl.
we've
Make it
created
make
a
sense.
situation,
No.
and I'm telling you what you do to create it too. We've created a situation in which there cannot. Trust can't grow.
Make it make sense,
it's like
Amber.
it's trampled every single time, and we need a marriage. That's why I sat down. Do you not remember me sitting down at the very beginning of this conversation and
Oh
saying
my
just that
God.
to you? Saying, I know you got married for security and for safety. So did I. We did not get married because
Ding,
it was
ding,
something that
ding. She got married for security and safety, meaning financial security. That is, she saw Johnny Depp, big star, mega bucks. Let me settle down. Let me get my ass in here. Let me get this check. She did not appreciate, she did not really love this man. You don't do somebody like this that you truly, truly loved. And apparently, like, she divorced him, like, around when, I think she filed, I don't remember, I have to go back and look, but, like, it happened when his mother died, like, right when his mother died. So, like, you're doing all this shit, and it's just, like, and you're screaming at him. And he's literally saying, you've called me untrustworthy, like, all these horrible things, yet you're gonna say that you love me, but you don't trust me. I'm lazy. I don't fight for the relationship. So why do you want me then? If that's how you feel.
we're doing, because it was something we could walk away. We wanted a foundation. No?
I wanted to make you my wife. I
Yes,
love you.
yes, but
Oh
you
my
could just
God.
have me as your.
Imagine Johnny Depp saying that to you. Oh my God. I wanted to make you my wife. I love you. Oh my God. I would fucking die. Like, I would swoon. I would fucking swoon.
girlfriend if you didn't want the foundation and you told me, and maybe you go back on it now, fine, okay, cool, lie about that, I don't know. You told me you wanted a foundation. You told me you wanted the security. You wanted the safety. You liked the foundation. At the beginning, you said, I really like having that. It feels safe. So don't argue with me when I say it now.
I'm not arguing with you.
Excuse
Oh,
me,
yeah,
Amber.
but you had to pick it apart.
He hasn't said anything, so how is he arguing
I
with you?
said
He hasn't
because
been
I
able to
loved
get
you
a
and you're
word
my
in
wife.
edgewise.
I wanted you to be my wife.
I
That's
wanted you to
picking
be
it
my
apart.
wife. That's
No.
why he got married. That's it.
Why
Not all
did I
that
pick it
fucking
apart?
safety security shit she's trying to bring up.
Forget it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight about a fight. I want to fight about the semantics. I want to
How
fight.
come when I come up
You
with
were
a
just
point,
fighting
you can't
about fucking
answer it?
semantics.
You don't want, or suddenly you don't want to answer it.
What am
Right.
I not answering? Because I don't want to fight about this new thing? No, I don't want to. I said you wanted the safety and security, and you stopped me, you interrupted me, and then you said, what? Because no, because I wanted to have you as
I
my.
didn't interrupt you. You asked me, right?
Right. You asked him a question
Right.
he
I
answered.
meant you interjected. I meant you said. You said. How about that? See, now, is this better? I answered you. I addressed what you're saying. Now, can we please not fight about that?
I
She
said,
is so.
Because I
Oh
love
my
you.
God.
You said loved.
Did she just say that she doesn't want to fight about fucking semantics? She just said she does not want to fight about fucking semantics, and this is what she does. Not a
I
minute
addressed
later.
what you're saying. Now, can we please
Listen
not
to
fight
this.
about that?
and I said, because I love you.
You said loved.
You said loved. He said, I loved you. I said, I love you. She said, you said loved. Is that not a semantic? She's fucking his head. Like, she's literally mind fucking his head. Like, and it's going in a circle. It's like one of those arguments. I know, like, you've probably been in a relationship and you've had those arguments that are like seemingly never ending. It's just never gonna have a resolution. It's just like constantly goes in a circle. That is what she does. And she's not making sense. Like, nothing logically makes sense. Like, she jumps from one thing to the other. The real thing that they're supposed to be talking about, she doesn't really want to fucking touch. And they need to talk about fucking Toronto. Anyway, we're gonna end it here. It's already like 25 minutes into this video. This is going to be part 1. I'm going to continue this. If you like videos like this, reaction, commentary, shit like that, think about liking, think about subscribing. If not, I completely understand, but this has been Channel Claire, and we'll catch you guys in another video. Bye-bye.